So I got this thing that I'm working on that I need a screen for. So I picked this I2, I think it's called an I2C screen from Amazon. It's pretty cheap. I think it's like 3 for $15 or something like that. So I wanted to try it out and see if they're any good, and see if I can do what I needed to do. Seems pretty straightforward. So in the back, these are the connections. You have the power, you have ground, SDA, and SCL. So this is the screen. Let's see, it's the wires I'm gonna be using for the connection. So I got a red, black, gray, and a white. And to test it, I'm gonna use a microcontroller. So I have this Arduino Nano. Okay, small little device. So this is going to be the microprocessor or microcontroller that I'm going to use to test it. So I'm going to test it by just sending a simple command to it, simple program to show writing on the screen. To show you a size comparison, let's put a penny next to it and see how big this thing is. So, not much bigger than a penny. Alright, and also I'm going to be using a breadboard to make the connections. You don't need to use a breadboard if you have the right wires, because you can plug directly into the standoffs. Well, I think they're called headers. Yeah, so you can plug directly into here and into your I2C screen. But you would need two female ends for that to work, but unfortunately I have a male and a female, so I have to use the breadboard for this. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is let's place the breadboard in here. I'll show you the breadboard. So if you look at it carefully, there's like little pinholes, and we're just gonna push these down the pinholes. Okay. So, and as far as the wiring, so the black wire, we're gonna plug that into the ground. And then the red wire, we're gonna go into the 5 volts. Actually, no. We're gonna go into the voltage N. And then for the gray wire, so on the Nano side, that's gonna be on A5. And then the white wire is gonna go into A4. Okay, so then wiring these into the I2C board. The white wire is gonna go to SDA, and the gray wire is gonna go to SCL. So these clip right into it. All right, and then red goes to the VCC, which is positive, and then the black's gonna go to the ground. And that's pretty much it to wiring this up. So this is what you have in the back, and this is what you have on the board. Okay, so to power this up, I'm gonna use so it's your regular USB. This is a USB mini. Yeah, so a regular USB to USB mini. And you're just gonna insert it. So as soon as you plug it in, this should power up. If it doesn't power up, just check your connections to make sure that you're good. So you see, there is nothing on the screen because you haven't programmed anything into this microcontroller. And the back, you just have the light on. All right, so that now we have the hardware part done. Now we're gonna switch over to the programming side. So first thing you need to do, if you don't already have the programming software for this Nano, you need to go ahead and just head to their website. So you can go ahead to software, actually maybe programming. And you want to download this, the IDE. So if you're using Windows, you go ahead and download the version for Windows. See, I'm using a Mac, so I just click on the Mac, go through the programming, the download process. And once you're done, let's go ahead and start the program. So when you first load the program, there's pretty much just a basic, simple program already there. So you can just delete it, so you can put your own programming in here. So before you can start uploading information to the microcontroller, you're gonna first need to make a couple changes to make it accept your so you need to go to the board and select the board that you have. So this is all different types of board this IDE can program. So mine is the Arduino Nano, so I'll just go ahead and click on that. And another thing you need to set up is the port. So mine's already set up. So this is the port where I'm plugged in with my USB cable. If you don't know what yours is, just unplug it. And if you notice, there's only one there. So just remember that one. That's not the one you need. So the new one that pops up after you plug yours in, that's the one you want to click on. So now if I go back to port, so it will be this one, and you just click on it. Okay. So now we're going to insert the code that we want it to run. Okay, so I'm gonna have this code included in the video, so you can just copy it and paste it. Just make the changes to whatever you want to see on the screen. Okay, so this is the code. So this is the libraries that you need to declare to make it work. So what's gonna happen is the screen's gonna come on. It's gonna set the cursor on line 1. You're gonna have YouTube : @Verly Dubay, and then on line 3, or actually on the third line, you're gonna have like and subscribe, and on the 4th line, I have the same thing except in Creole. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna upload this code into the I2C screen. All right, so it's asking me to save it. Alright, so it's gonna go ahead and compile the sketch, and it's uploading it. So if everything's successful when it boots up, you should have that information on the screen. There's too much light in here. Let me turn off. It's kind of hard to see. What's on the screen. Okay. So I did notice in the back of it, it has this this little dialer. Let's see if I can adjust the screen any with it. There it is. Okay, so this is what I'm dialing to get it to show up. So if I wanted to change that writing, I can just come back to say I delete this and said I want it to show silver G van. Let's see, I want it to show Merry Christmas. And I'm gonna upload it. So when it comes back up, you're gonna see Merry Christmas at the bottom. So this information is now stored on the microcontroller. I can literally unplug this from the computer and take it anywhere and plug it. This program is gonna remain on it until I delete it and write a new program over it. Alright, so that's pretty much how to program and test your LCD screen. If you like the video, you'd like to see more, like and subscribe.